CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens Movement for Change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's go together. Let's go together. Peace and unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
CMC, the time has
Yes.
come.
The time has come.
And when we sing one before we the love of liberty brought us together. The love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people.
Go
Let
ahead,
us
girl.
our hands together
Happy
to
girl.
get a Liberia. You see how him put here, just to say, of course, him I like you.
You singing your heart off. You know, I think you and Pashu should do a duet.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
No,
But
I'm very.
they say I can't see my hustle. Everybody, much thank you, Dad. My
Oh,
picture.
the people can sing your husband. Other people can sing better than this.
Yeah, they say, oh, they can see better than this, so that me. Oh.
So
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, Madam Grace Gua's husband is a renowned musician. He sings very well. So that's why I'm asking that they do a duet together. Have you guys done a duet before?
The man went to go record his album. I sitting there right there. They call other people to do the background. They even call me. I sitting there. Who single let me dark? Who single let me? They let me on. They cannot see.
Let me look up for Pashu in trouble today. I pick you, Pashu. I understand.
Yeah, don't bring it up because I can still hear me.
They
All the way.
people are doing professional thing. They're not looking for a spousal support.
But that who single let me? They left me on here.
No, they you can't stay on the bench.
And thank you. Look at how I sing just now. I can record an album when I'm singing.
Yes. You're a second singer, I could.
No.
But hey, you change your name, I beg you. You're not
what kind of name you got on there? So like your name, like your new name? You change your name, your ID? Oh, well, hello, everybody. Hi, we are broadcasting from the Political Launch page.
Yes.
So we're no longer on the Citizens Movement for Change page. We might probably get on there. We don't know yet. We have to talk to management. But right now we are on the political launch page. This is the page we're gonna be on. So
Yes.
please go and like the page and share with your friends. It's always good to be here. My name is
Mhm.
Grace Renell Goa. I'm always happy to be here on the platform with Dr. Francine Chinare Richardson, who is the global chair of CMC, Citizen Movement for Change across the globe. I am the USA chair of the Diaspora USA chair. So we are happy to be here. We come here every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We come here to push CMC agenda. We also come here to talk about moral and social issues within our society, our community. We also come here to engage our people in Radio Land in Liberia. We want to send our love to those people. We want to send our love to the people on social media, Facebook pages, Dr. Francine Richardson page, the political launch page, and also our YouTube channel. We are broadcasting live right now on True FM in Liberia. All the places that True FM is broadcasting, we have been listening to. So we can people hearing us in Nima and all. So we are happy to be here. And today we're going to be giving us so much of thank you messages to our people out there, but we'll talk about it later. I will have my dynamic global cheerleader to come in and say what she has to say right now.
Yes, thank you, Madam Grace Gore. It's always a pleasure working with the U.S. Chair lady, chairperson. Is when you have a goal in life and you have similar objective, it's easy to work together. And this is where Grace and I find ourselves in this life. We want to see a better Liberia. We believe that the CMC can transform Liberia. We spend our time doing something better, lay on the beach this summer, getting good massages and stuff like that. We'll rather come, and we'll have time for that too as well. For that too as well, we do that as well. But we'd rather come here to speak to you every night about ways that you can begin to love on Liberia, our own country, the place where our neighbor strengths, both of us, are buried, in a place where you live, in a place that we love very much. So we want you to join us. Let's talk. Let's talk about different ways. Let's think outside of the box. Let's be innovative, um, to transform Liberia. And we know, under the leadership of our political leader, our very savvy, dynamic, hardworking political leader, Musa Hassan Bility, Liberia can change for the better. It can be up to par with countries in our region, perhaps in a very short time. I often think, will I ever live to see that change? But I do believe that it's going to come sooner than I think that it will, especially with the kind of leader that we are talking about and the kind of people that he surrounds himself with, because it's not just about his leadership, it's about the people that we're going to be thinking today, their hard work. It's about Grace, it's about me, it's about all of the little pieces, of people that I work with, that I receive calls from on a daily basis. It's about all of you with your work, your thoughts, you're coming in to say, let's move this, coming together, we can change Liberia. Liberia don't have to be only about the Unity Party or CDC. It does not have to be that way. So I'll let you say more, Madam Grace. I said I would talk about love this month because you started this beautiful, amazing. I don't know why you can't let us show the video. Yes, she started singing. I actually saw it with my own two eyes. Okay,
You're a part of it.
I was.
Like you have all the videos, so you have your video, you have mine, you have
Well, why can't show it? That's why I said, sure. Let's start with Amazing Love.
We will show it we'll show it on Friday.
Okay,
Friday.
yes, Friday will be a good show.
It will be a freestyle. Yes.
Yes. But I don't know if you want me to talk about my love quote this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. So I selected the love quote from Maya Angelou. Many of you who are listening to us should know about Maya Angelou. She was a dynamic political activist, a woman who's had a voice internationally. Basically, her poem that I really love is "Still I Rise." Still I rise. And I like the part that I really like. Does my sassiness upset you? Let me ask you that. Does my sassiness upset you? I love that part in the point, Still I Rise. But anyway, Maya talked about love. She said, love recognizes no barrier. Our love for Liberia recognizes no barrier. You can cross You can post, you can talk. Taya. Our love for Liberia recognizes no barrier. I say you talk tire, you cause tire, you post tire, you laugh tire, anything you want to tire. Okay, our love recognizes no barriers. Those things don't move us. We keep on moving. We just keep on talking about what we want for Liberia. We're gonna stay focused. It jumps hurdles. We're gonna jump over you. In our Liberian parlance, we'll jump over you. It jumps love, jumps hurdles. It leaps fences. It penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. And that's what we're doing. We will jump hurdles, we will leap fences, we will penetrate walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. And that's what CMC Rapture in Love, Capture in Love, Wrap in Love will do, along with all of the people we're going to thank tonight, because we come in love to you. And Maya Angelou said that. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you so much, Doc. And love is all we need at the end of the day. Love is all we need. So we'd like to welcome everybody to the platform. We got Ansu in the studio, Henry in the studio. Ansu will come on later because he promised to come on. He's not feeling too well, so it will take him time, but he said he will come on. He has to do the work. The work has to be done. The truth has to be told. And Dr. Francis said, I don't care what you do. You can lie tire. You can repost us tire. You can do all kind of, there's a post that the PR shared with us this evening. That this afternoon, where that post had me laughing all day.
I tell you, she had a good laugh when I post.
I laugh. Yeah. So you can do all of that tire. The love for that people doesn't change. But you need to share the show for us, because we are on the Political Lounge platform, and you need to share the show so people can get to know that we are going to be broadcasting strictly from this platform. Anything else going to be shared is going to be, we'll broadcast strictly from this platform and Dr. Richardson's platform, and anything will be shared on the USA platform, and maybe say some movement but change back. But this is the platform moving forward. So call your friends. Rebecca Garcia, she said watching.
Yes.
We will welcome you, Rebecca. Always, we want to welcome you. I wish you could call here on Friday so you can win something, because you always watching, Rebecca.
She's actually in the US, I think.
Okay, she's in the US. Okay, then Inash Yani is I say, how are you guys? We are doing fine. Makari, Mustafa, Kazulu, Liberia CMC family. Hello, Mukarin. I like that name, Mukarim. Kelvin passed away. He's watching, he's following. Kevin is one of the I think he's part of the auxiliary of the youth. I follow Kevin, them, forbidden. I follow them, I'm on they follow them a lot. And these are the people we want to say thank you to for CMC, the youth.
Yes.
CMC is all about the youth. So Kevin, thank you for watching. We know what you're doing. We see you. C. Harrison, Yala, I'm watching from Bucket Town District number 1, Grand Bassa. We see you, Harrison. Thank you for watching. Luke Sa, I'm watching from Police Academy. Thank you for watching. Esmel, Fanta Dolly. Thank you for watching, Fanta. And Samuel Amicable Rejoice King. Thank you for watching. Lai Jabi Kroman, thank you for watching. Amos Achi Day, the second. Good evening. I'm watching from Harper, Maryland County. Oh, yes, that's my country. Harper, Maryland County. Yes, thank you for watching. Amos, I'm watching from Dubois Road. Emmanuel, Betty said he's watching from Dubois. So thank God. Thanks for watching. Make sure, tell your friends, share the show, tell them that we are on the Political Lounge, and we are broadcasting from we are screaming from our page, and we'll be screaming from this page moving forward. So people can get to know that we are here. I want to welcome all of you guys, and it's always good to be here. Today something was shared that, and talking about Musa Hassan Bility. They love our PR guy for the country. It trickles down into all of us. When you see somebody have love like that, we're talking about love for country. Honorable Bility don't have to do what he's doing. No, he could be like the rest of the people. Don't care. It doesn't matter. He's living, riding his cars and everything. But he said no. When he goes into these different places, he see the people suffering, like just to cross on the other side. People dying in water. He said, no, I have to be able to help my people. That's what they call, that's the definition of love for country. It's not lip service. Oh.
Mm-mm.
They say, oh, I love the people. I know. They say work. When you show what you can do, then you can speak it out. But the people tired with lip service, oh, this and that, and then you can do it. So and that's what we're saying. That's the love for country that Honorable has, and that's the reason why some of us are behind him. People don't understand because some of us do the love for country. On us, like Chris said, we love Liberia. So if we see one person exhibit that kind of love, that they can take their own money out of their pocket, their high-end money out of their pocket, and say, you know what, I will make my people life more comfortable. And he do these things. So you have to recognize, the people who don't recognize these things are people who don't love Liberia. But I just wanted to show you his project in Nima, CMC project in Nima County, one of the places that he's fixing. So I will just show you that, and then we'll elaborate on it. So when you see this kind of work, with all the money in the country, and the pro tem, the president, the vice president, the speaker of the house, their budget for just a year equivalent to $22.07 million. And they can't even, they have not shown what they already have done to deserve such a money in the budget to live. And they're still getting paid. Beside that budget money, they are getting paid a monthly salary. They still get extra benefits from the country beside that $22 million budget. But you still yet cannot see what these people have done for the country when the university children have to protest in a way that putting other people's lives at stake. Then you see a man on the other side, like Musa Hassan Benete, what he does for the country, the things he would do for his people. You see, so there is no way. I have to play this video again, my people. I want you to see it. There is no way people like this, you cannot give them the flower while they are alive. Yet there is no way. You see this? This kind of work are government work. But I can't even show that they're doing kind of things. See. You see that this kind of work, sometimes when you're looking from the outside, some people, when you're looking from the outside, that's why you see me so I'm grateful for everything somebody do for me. I am very, very, anybody that know me, they will tell you, you give me one bag of milk in it, I will tell you thank you for it. You say, but I live milk in it, grace in me. Because I was just taught that way. My mother told me to say thank you for everything. So when you see a man like Musa Hassan Benete doing this, with all government, and for people to want to come on social media to make fun out of this thing that this man doing for Liberia, Liberians who are benefiting for this thing should be angry, because that road are looking so simple. If that road, that bridge that he's building, if that bridge isn't there for people to just cross to go on the other side, do you know how it costs them? Like, some people die trying to cross. Some people can't cross when they get sick. They remain in their homes to die, because that bridge was not built. For him to build that is huge. And I think it's about time that the government themselves should be telling Musa Benete thank you. They should have a gardening ceremony for this man. Seriously, that. And that's the reason why as a CS member, Grace Gowa, along with my household, Pachu Gowa, approved this message. I want to say thank you tonight.
Yeah.
To the PR for making our people's lives easier. For making our people's lives easier. I remember people died in Nima trying to cross water.
Yeah.
Left in a current. For this man to be doing such a thing, Liberians should applaud him instead of bringing him down all the time. Because what he's doing for the Liberian people, the people who are the beneficiaries of Liberian wealth, they don't see the vest. But our poor people who know the importance of how a road is just to cross over it, they are very, very happy seeing that thing. I saw that post today. I was so grateful. So I wanted to share that, and that's love.
Yes, that is love. When you can think about communities connection, because when you talk to the PO, Honorable Musa Ability, it's what he talks about. He talks about just connecting communities. How people are so happy and joyful when one town couldn't connect to one town to get to their capital city or whatever capital building. BAM is what I'm talking about. BAM is a bigger town, so smaller towns couldn't get to it. He actually see that is what energizes him. It's what energizes me as well. Can you imagine hundreds of years people couldn't move from one end of town to the other end, and that's not even we're talking about we're talking about something that the government could embark on, something that the government could embark on. But so I'm just happy that he actually had the thought process, the foresight to actually look and say, I want these people connected. Let families visit families. Let commercialization begin between these two towns. This will help our economy. Let's let women who were pregnant, who are seeking their way to move to maybe a midwifery or maybe a clinic or whatever, people who are sick, even if they gotta be pulled through a wheelbarrow, at least there's somewhere decent for them to cross over or water. Yes, it's not easy thing. I've seen some of his bridges. It's not easy to build a bridge, especially using your own resources. How many leaders, despite the money that they are getting, will be able to say, I'm going to dig in my own pocket and build something sustainable, something for our people? And he'll tell you, I don't do projects that is not people oriented. I think somebody told me one time to build a police station or whatever. You ask, and how is that going to benefit the people? That's what you're asking. So he does things that will benefit the people, and that is the kind of leader that we need. Okay, we don't want leaders who, you know, no matter something can be going in the country, they don't care. They make these short term plans. I see them. I see what they're doing. They have no map, no outside of the box thinking. Let's say if we do A, B will happen, and then what happens if we do B? Okay, or okay, the next 6 months we're gonna build bridges, and then we'll build bridges. How are we gonna connect the different dots? So they don't have none of that. That's the government's responsibility. By the way, it's the government's responsibility to have these roadmap to bring people together, but they don't. They don't. So
Yeah, I mean, and the thing that bothers me is that if I was the president of Liberia and I see one of the citizens of Liberia doing such a thing, I would talk about it because then it encourages the other people who has money or who can afford it to even come and help the economy by doing all these things. That bridge that is being built for those people is going to help some of these people get to their farms easily.
mhm, mhm,
It's going to help their children to be able to access the schools easily.
mhm,
It's going to help when women deliver, about
mhm,
to deliver, to be able to take them to wherever they need to go easily. It's going to, I mean, the accessibility of that bridge is so great. It's so great. And at least it's about time people recognize that. And that's the reason why we're saying that's how CMC was created because of these frustrations that seeing the people suffer this much. We had to come and be a part to show the people that development can be done in Liberia. Our leadership just don't want to develop the country.
yeah.
It's not that hard. That's what CMC is showing right now. It's not that hard. If they allow us to just build all the little small bridges that will connect the people to be able to go to their farms, be able to visit their children easily, be able to cross just to go on the other side. Because it's one thing when you're looking on the side, on the other side, you say, oh God, you see a bridge, you can just cross. But when that bridge is not there, then you think, but I better want to get on the other side. How will I get on the other side? You will
Mhm,
start looking for means, but the
mhm.
bridge makes it easier. And that's the
Absolutely.
development that CMC is bringing to the country. And the PL is on his foot every day. He's very intentional of what he wants to do and how he wants to accomplish it. And that's the reason why this man is the political leader of CMC, because he's very intentional. This man know how to execute, And that's the reason why the man have people behind him that you think will never be behind him. That's what, this and that, because of the controversy they has on his name. So people who don't do their research, they will have all these things to say. But Musa Bedete love Liberia. We are talking about love tonight. That we show you is an example of love for country. It's an
Yes.
example. He does not have to. He do not have to do that. He doesn't have to do it. Because why? The people you are voting in don't even do it.
Nope.
They
We
get
don't
into
care.
the that are in the budget just to force. Like minister, that Nigerian minister just to have jolly jolly.
Jolly, jolly.
Yes, but
Yes.
he's not getting anything in the budget. In fact, the last time they were sort of getting money for his district in the budget, he hasn't gotten it. Has not taken pay for 3 months or 4 months, and hasn't gotten the agricultural money that they gave all the representatives. They do not give. They did not give him his. He said it on the podcast. But
Yeah.
he still would do for the Liberian people what he said he would do for the Liberian people. So how in the world can come on our opposite and tell us say we shouldn't look at a man to push him to run for president? Because our people needs development, and that's what you need, right? So why
Yeah.
not? Why not try
Exactly.
something else? The last time we tried, CDC can't even pay for the
Yeah.
people in the port building they use for headquarters. They couldn't even build a headquarters.
See, the Unity Party. Unity Party couldn't pay for theirs either.
Yes, no, they could even build headquarters. They had to rent, and they couldn't even afford to pay the rent. How you want to deal with people like that? CMC will soon have headquarters. CMC has an office right now, 5 months old. 5 months old political party. Do you know when you try us in leadership, what we would do for Liberia? And then you say, how dare for us to dream? We are going to dream. Because Martin Luther King had a dream. And that dream made me today I can own my horse here in America. So we were not, how dare you say we would not dream? We were dare to dream.
Yep.
That one day Liberia would be a better place. And we would be a part of it. And CMC would deliver Liberia from its poverty.
Amen.
And it shall happen.
Yes.
And
And
that's why
interesting.
go ahead, Doc.
And yes, even our former president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf said, she said, if your dream does not scare you, then you are not dreaming enough. Okay, your dream should be able to scare you, so she able to wake you up so that you can be able to implement your dream. That's one of the things that I remember her saying. But and you said something that just kind of made me think about how divisive our country is. We are so divisive that this Musa Hassan Bilisi is doing so well, going to different places, bringing in development. Whether it's a bridge that he's trying to build in Boboloo that he was stopped, because the government, the senator was threatened, okay, or whether he's building, a school in Magibi County, or whether he's going to Nima County district in the different districts and building a bridge. Okay, this is what a government will look at instead of looking at all of the divisive, looking as a threat, trying to take his business away from you. Because, one thing I always say to you guys, Musa says, or Mobility says, he made his business. Okay, the business did not make him. But I feel for those 100+ people that you're taking food out of their children's mouth, you're taking education away from them because they were dependent on the company that he ran. And so instead of doing that, we should be thinking how happy and proud we have a person in our country who can bring this development. But no, we don't want that. We want to hold grudges. We want to talk negativity. Okay, we want to talk tire. We want to post tire. We want to curse tire. You lie tire. Okay, and thinking that, and the good thing I like, and the good thing that maybe you guys have not understood about people who are attracted to CMC, we are not moved. We are staying focused. We're staying focused because at the end of the day, we want a better Liberia, and that's the same way that Grace is thinking, the same way that Peter is thinking, the same way that Auxiliary is thinking. At the end of the day, we can see that Liberia can be different. We can see that we are behind with our countries in the region. We are behind in the developing world. When I was just reading in the newspaper recently, they said, and I think yesterday we talked about it briefly, The government is partnering with World Bank to build 100 schools in Liberia. That all they put in the headline: 100 schools. They're going to expand digital services and digital education. And but yet they still have volunteer teachers. What is volunteer teacher, Madam Grace? Maybe you can tell me this thing here to deal.
Doc, as a parent living in America that have 3 kids from my belly, I know that my sons and my daughter, when my 2 first children were in high school or elementary school, I know that I met volunteer teachers because I didn't want to insert myself in the post school for my children business. So the volunteer teachers are not major teachers of the students. These people will come in when the teacher take a break, sometimes 1 day, 2 days, the teacher got to take a breather. That's when the volunteer teachers.
Substitute teachers.
Substitute teachers. So I don't understand when these people have volunteer teacher teaching all year round. I get confused. Okay, because volunteer teachers don't have the equipped knowledge to teach a class of whole year round. They are just there in the volunteer space. They go to the teacher and say, "Oh, I will be off. This is my lesson plan for today, tomorrow." You carry on the lesson plan. But in Liberia, volunteer teachers have become major teachers.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Volunteer teachers are substitute teachers. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I read. And so for me, when you have these issues in our country, we saw yesterday the school building dilapidated. Okay. You see the roads, the big cars are still getting stuck. When our president said that cars are not going to get stuck within his first few days of presidency. Okay. LEC is still not working well. The healthcare system, we saw JFK, they're going back and forth, flip-flopping between today we're charging fee, tomorrow we're not charging fee.
Flip-flopping, you hear Costa?
Yeah, the flip-flopping, you hear Costa, my dear.
The biggest flip-flopper of all times.
Yes, that's what they're doing. They're saying today, oh no, that was your proposal. What does that tell us about our government people? What does that tell us about we Liberians? Do we want better, or do we just want to play to the sound of the music? This sound good. This person is talking well. This person look good. Is that what we want to do? Or we want to get down and roll our sleeves up and work so our country can be better. And this is why I think Musa Ability, Honorable Musa Ability, and excuse me if I call him Musa Ability, Honorable Musa Ability, he's going to different sectors in the country and he's building, and you should think we should be proud of him. But yet and still people will come and lie, tire. They will post tire. They will talk about him, tire. They will curse tire. What kind of people are we, Gracie?
Somebody, Dennis Tane Chewele Ja. A substitute teacher. Before we gotta come back to our preachers. I want to talk about the preachers that
Yeah. Sorry.
Substitute teachers are not the same as volunteer teachers. Okay. Substitute teachers. Okay, let's just see who substitute teachers.
I think Dennis right.
Yeah. So substitute teachers, Dennis, we can learn on the platform substitute teachers versus volunteer teachers. So let's just see. Although they are not the same, but if teachers, they think that why equivalent them to be the same is that if a teacher is a volunteer teacher not getting paid, because volunteer, you're not getting paid.
Really?
Nobody can volunteer their service.
Substitute teacher, you get paid, really? Not good, but you get paid.
So it says here that the role and responsibility of a substitute teachers are employed to temporarily fill in for a regular teacher who are absent due to illness. That's why I said personal reasons or professional development. They are typical certified educators with specific training in teaching.
Yes.
Compensation. They receive payment for their work.
Yes.
Usually on a day basis.
Yes.
Based on the district policy or contractual agreement.
Correct.
Okay, so I don't want to read the qualification of a substitute teacher because I know Liberian substitute teacher, they may probably not have that. So Liberia, most of the time they got volunteer teachers.
Yeah, they don't have
volunteer teachers. Most of the responsibility. Volunteer teachers are individuals who offer their time and skills with all compensation.
Look at that.
So one of the difference is that substitute teacher get paid, but volunteer teacher didn't get paid, but it's not quite or vast different. That's what we're just trying to read to.
But it's not at that. But in Liberia, you just said they can pay the volunteer teachers, right?
I don't understand how people will volunteer and you pay them. Because volunteer means that you volunteer, you know.
You're
they,
sorry yourself for your services.
they may say, I'm a volunteer. They may say, you ask the most, you can give me some pay the most, but you volunteer. He say, yeah, but just give me small pay the most, but you volunteer. So volunteer teachers are individuals who offer their strong skills and without compensation to assist in the educational settings. They may provide support in various capacities such as tutoring, mentoring, teaching specific subject and activity. Yes. They're not supposed to teach all year round and be teachers consistently because they may provide support in various capacities such as tutoring, mentoring, or teaching specific. You cannot teach all subjects, specific subject or activities. And that's the reason why Liberia is lacking, my brother, at the end of the day. Liberia is, I wish that we had substitute teacher there, then the volunteer teachers, to tell you the truth.
And the thing about it, you know, I'm familiar with this substitute teacher business because, of course, you know, I'm in the teaching profession. And the people in this country, and I don't know if they have any other parts of the country, Africa, but in this developed country, they got a network that you can call. If a teacher is off today, she calls the principal or whoever she's supposed to call. That person would then call the network, and they will immediately look in the network and send a volunteer teacher there, and the specific rates that they pay you for. So when I volunteer, and of course,
so that substitute teacher,
yes, I'm sorry. So when that substitute teacher go to the school, then that person gets paid for the day. That person basically will just go. Sometimes, I mean, I also have been a beneficiary of a substitute teacher. Sometimes that person would get the teacher's, you know, assignment that you're supposed to do. That the teacher will say, okay, I'm supposed to have reading session in class today. Let the students read, you know, why did the cage bird sing? From page 10 to 11. Everybody would just be reading that, volunteer just sitting down to the desk, making sure that we're reading our book. Okay? To do math problem 10 to 12. Everybody do that math problem 10 to 12. Just, you know, monitoring the classroom, making sure that we don't have problem with that. That is the role of a substitute teacher. Sometimes that person can teach those specific classes. You know, like I've had a substitute teacher who taught history, you know, like we're dealing with a specific history class or specific history issues. That was the skill. So they taught that class. But that's why I was asking. I've never seen volunteer teachers. I've seen it in this country, like when we have a lot of our emotionally challenged children.
Yes.
So we get a volunteer to sit with that child.
Yes.
To be able to help that child get caught up.
Not to teach them. Let me give the qualification of a volunteer teacher. So that people can stop using these volunteer teachers, because this is taking our children back. The qualification in the world global standard aspect of a volunteer teacher, the qualification of a volunteer teacher, while some volunteer teachers have formal teaching credentials, many do not.
Yes.
Volunteers may include community members, parents, because I can go volunteer to this. I will just be manning the class. I cannot allow to teach. Yes. They include community members, parents, or professionals with expertise in particular areas who wish to share their knowledge. But there is no way you can have a volunteer teacher teach all year round in a school with a teaching certificate or credential. And when that person have teaching certificate or credential, they are a teacher. They are not volunteer teacher. And that's the reason why we came to share that today. Like we have a lot of that. And 50% of Liberians population is school-age children. If we don't get a him on this thing before 2035, Liberia will be it will not be easy for Liberia to come by. It will take another 200 years. But then all on the earth will be gone. I'm used to the people will be here. So that's the reason why we speak on these things. But I think we should graduate from that stuff. I just wanted to share our political leader just show his NIBA project, CMC. And he was proud this morning. He posted that, and he had, we all went there. I was very, very happy to see that. Although sometimes we already know these things going on, but when you see the actual work, when they showcase the picture, it's good. So somebody wrote something I want to share. It said, a bridge is not only a pathway, it connects the old to the new, the former to the latter. The old generation is merging with the new generation. The bridge, a bridge connects us, our future, to the future tomorrow. So it's very important that we recognize the work of CMC, and it's very important that Liberians see these things that we are doing, because these are the kind of leadership that you will want. Show by example, this is what we can do for you. Now, if you give us chance, we'll even do more. Liberia can be developed in 6 years. The people in power don't just want to do it. They don't just want to do it, Doc. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you have anything else to say, I want to start sharing, I want thank you.
Sure. And I just want to buttress your point that indeed Liberia can be changed, okay? And it requires hard work. It requires focus thinking. It requires thinking outside of the box. You cannot say I'm going to go sign partnership with World Bank to build 100 schools, but then in it seems right up that you're talking about volunteer teachers. Okay? So it's not adding up. There's
Do you think that they should just get the teachers training? Do that first. You don't think, and then revamp all the old writing school buildings?
Thank you.
From in their different communities, revamp those schools, put modern days, stuff in there, and then the World Bank help you to train more teachers to bring to the country. I think that's a sensible thing to do. If you build all these buildings, what does it do? It's just a building.
Exactly. A house is not a home.
No, a house is not a home. You have to be in the house for it to be a home.
Yes. With all this
it's not a school except students and real teachers are in there to teach them.
Correct. And that's my point. Speak to the Liberian people. Tell them the plan, which is what CMC brings to you. Okay. And I want you to hold us accountable. All of you that are listening, all of you that are attracted to CMC, all of you that are members. We want Liberians to hold CMC accountable. The day that Madam Gua comes here, or the day that Dr. Richardson comes here, the day that the PL leader comes here, or anyone for that matter that holds one of those CMC batches and said, I'm just going to build 100 schools. I'm going to partner with World Bank, as if to say it's for free anyway, and just build us and don't give you any roadmap to say, okay, the school in for my district, Bon County, we got 50 schools there. We are going to rebuild those schools. We are going to renovate the schools that are good, and we are going to send teachers to KRTTI, ZRTTI. We are going to make sure that those places are equipped enough to train teachers. We are going to send teachers to the best, teaching colleges in the country, around the world. Make sure that they study well, come back, and be able to have a map within the next 2 or 3 years. This is what we're going to do for you. Okay, that is what I want, Madam Grace Gua. That is what I know our political leader was going to tell you. And that is what we talk about, outside of the box thinking, mapping out our country's development in a way that we will be able to see end results. And that's what CMC wants to bring to you.
Exactly the case. So that's what CMC wants to bring to you. So that's why sometimes I think that Joseph Boakai and his group of people are very confused. The reason I think that is that because this is not rocket science. The other day we're just on, then I start to think that where is the creativity? So we're giving you like free lessons. I hope you can just take, although CMC got their own roadmap when they reach there. So we just give you a base or piece of what we just think.
We got to come to take it and run with it.
They were wrong with it, but we have a whole great plan when it comes to development of Liberia. The structure that CMC have, I don't think this government or the last government did to bring that to the country. But you can even see from the bridges that we've been building, our political leader building around the country, you can even see that sometimes when we even show you the diagram, they get afraid, they get afraid. So, but enough of the bridges. We are moving on with the information. Doc, one thing.
Before you do that, let's welcome Ansu. Ansu, you don't look well, but we're happy that you are here today, and we hope that you feel better and get better. I just want the people that are watching that if they see you, that they should just understand that this is not our regular Ansu because he's not feeling well today. But thank you for
being. You lost weight, sir?
And Really
You
answer.
reduce for 2 days that you reduce? But the signal go on you answer.
Answer that you laughing so us one. Answer last one, man. You know, Madam Grace just cracking jokes so you can laugh.
You can hear
Really
us?
well. I think he not here. Oh, you gotta put that in there. Oh.
Answer?
Yes, I'm getting you people though. I'm getting people clear.
Okay.
Oh, you feeling well?
Yeah, let me say hats up to you people. You can hats up to that. And Madam Grace, I say hats up to you. Good to be here tonight. I just been sitting in the back here and monitoring you people. Yeah, so I'm here. So I know
Okay.
we can put you up to 130. Like
Okay.
that time now. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on with even you being not well. Well, I can't say you sick. I don't want to put down on you, but you not being well and still try to come and do, the bring people's job, which is to be here on the radio. We want to appreciate that. And
Mm-hmm.
we saying that we always tell you in the back when we have meeting, you guys are doing a great job,
Yeah.
And we thank you for being here. And you look reduced, so you losing weight on your signal, yeah. So you're all right too, because
The capture. Also, you know, as your mic is just playing around. Just wanna
Yeah, yeah.
you
It's
just
not
the
easy.
show. Just laugh sometimes, you know.
Yeah, man, Madam Grace. I just the weather. Funny
Just
enough.
laugh in CMC, okay? Then they put in say
Yeah,
they laugh in PhD. I say laugh in CMC.
the weather. I'm finding it a bit difficult with the weather, and also is that malaria and typhoid.
Oh,
So yeah, but as I said, yeah, we're going on with it.
yes.
I told a lot of POs before coming on. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a little bit of dizzy, but it
Mm.
seems I'm funding the show, and
Mhm.
I know as I said, it can keep me on up to 130.
Okay.
A lot of things we have to discuss. Our country back here, in which we are in, especially our young people, and we are the one here, the next generation looking up to us. So we have to just be here to keep talking to the young folks, keep holding the peaks. Don't give up. And if you are giving up, we will keep telling you it's not over yet. There is a telling. There is a possibility. I changed my Facebook uh, profile photo. So I'm using the PL photo on it. And as soon as I did it, I've been a lot of calls keep coming in. Soon you are starting taking side. I said, but what you want me to wait for again?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ye-
but we are
Learn with
here tonight.
everybody.
Yeah, we are here tonight.
Yeah, and thank you for being on. I just wanted to encourage people to continue to share this show. Let people know that we are on our actual page, the political launch page, and we'll be broadcasting from here moving forward. Also, Dr. Richardson's page, and then the YouTube channel is there. Follow us and like the page. Also, our website has been launched, www.cmclib.com. So go there and try to register. I always try to do a little bit of registration, kind of video for you guys to see. I am not going to do it today. I'm just going to share the screen so you can see the website page, and then you can go there yourself and try to see if you can register. We need members to register. All the members that are delaying, if you don't register, makes it shows that you are not a part of CMC. So you have to register, because for you to be a part of it, you have to be a bona fide member. So this is the website right here. You can go up here and say join CMC. You can also come down here and say become a member. You can click on either or, and then you follow the process. So go and register and do the right thing. That's what to do. Um, I would also like to that tonight we're talking about love, man. I would like to thank my CMC youth group. Also, I would like to thank the auxiliary of CMC.
Mm-hmm.
CMC is about the youth. I don't care
Yes.
how you twist and turn it. This party creation was also about the youth. We saw
Mm-hmm.
how the youth were fading away, how the people will use them for elections. The children will run in different areas. They will do everything to support these different parties. And at the end of the day, when they come in power, they do nothing for the youth. We have a whole map plan all for the youth. The CNC will take over Liberia. It will be a new day. You know, as CNC say, a new dawn. It will be
Yes.
that. Because the children are our future. Yeah, they are our future. And there comes a time we have to yield to that. And this is the time. So the youth, the youth, they have a lot of them. I would name them. They are a lot different
Mhm.
youth groups. CNC Youth Congress. We want to tell them thank you tonight. These
Mhm.
children are going from place to place. From some of them in the counties, they're in the different districts. They are registering people on a regular basis. If you see the
Mhm.
website right now, we have 2,068 person already joined CMC. It's on the backs
Wow.
of the youth. Yeah,
Wow.
2,068 person already are members of CMC. As of today, the 6 days since the membership drive have been kicked off with the launching of the website. CMC Youth Congress, they are part of this. They got a group called Team Yogi CMC number one. They are also part of this. We got the CMC chat room. They have a lot of youth. It's our CMC Auxiliary, head by Madam Binta Benete. They are also a part of it. CMC Auxiliary, they say CMC Auxiliary, CMC Youth Congress District 10, they are part of it. CMC General, there's a person on here, the CMC General. Yeah, I mean, I just naming all the CMC people that the CMC squad. They also are a part of it. So all these groups, but I would like to play a video. We want to say thank you tonight. We want to say thank you to them because CFC is about you people, to tell you the truth. We want to say thank you. If you're watching tonight, you are part of this. We want to say thank you. If you're not, we ask you to join the team. The youth, we look forward. We have a lot of stuff coming up for them in the future before 2029. There's a lot of things will be coming up for the youth. We want to say we thank you for being a part of this, for you to have the interest that you always have for Liberia, and these people don't put you first. But CMC is putting you first right now. We also want to say thank you for the work so far, and we want to encourage you to continue. I have videos of some of them, in their booth. Some of them got their umbrella. They're going around and bringing the people on. I will play this video. I will make sure I have the collage of the video and play them. But right now, I don't. I have this video. That's what I'm going to play for the group of the CMC group, and I really like what they are doing. So I want to say thank you to the youth.
Some people got a hero to make a market. Some people got a hero to make you. Your hero is your hero. My hero is my hero. My hero. Now my hero. Now my hero. Now my hero. Now my hero.
Yes, that's my era.
Yes,
Yes.
that's my era. That your era. Oh.
That's what you see the video, right? And these are not all the people. It's just that I am getting this together, and I will make a whole video of at least 4 minutes just to tell them thank you for the kind of work they are doing on the feed. And we really do appreciate it. These people show that they really want to change for Liberia because they want to better their lives, Doc.
Yeah.
They children want to better their lives. And they're
Yeah.
seeing that, okay, we have gotten behind from party to party. At the end of the day, they do nothing for us. But the
So
mere
true.
fact that we see what tangible these people are laying, we have to get behind this. And we have to do what we have to do. So we will make sure that these things, go a long way. We want to say tonight on behalf of CMC, the entire CMC Liberia, CMC Global, CMC USA, CMC Europe. We want to put our voices together and say thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. We see you. We see your love for country, and we will make sure it happens. That one day your life will be better. That your children and your unborn children will reap what you are doing right now. We want to say thank you. Doc, you want to say anything?
Thank you. Thank you. Let CMC love you. Let CMC love on you. We know your area is connecting to each other, going into the swamps, going deep down into the communities, talking to each other about the manner in which CMC can bring change into the country. We all know that more than, 50, at least 60% of the population of Liberia consists of the youth. And we know how this government, and not only this government, but government after government have failed you. Okay, they have not given you. When Grace and I, when we talk, she spent a longer time in Liberia than I did. Vacation job. When I was in Liberia, there was a thing called vacation job, and that was a way to mentor the youth. That was a way so on your vacation time you can have something to do, learn how to work for yourself, make the extra money. The universities that we talk about, the people are focused on rebuilding the Capitol building, then even Power Spring, the buildings at LU, our Liberia's University, LU, okay, or UL, I don't know how you all call it these days. We talk about the schools. We talk about how you make plans to improve the schools, improve a school building 100 schools is not all to it. You got to have a plan. You have to have a plan to educate, to improve the skills of the teacher. So we want to be very inclusive with the youth, as inclusive with women, and just all well-rounded inclusiveness. So today, I want to tell you thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We love you, and you know that you guys are going to be the one that will bring the change to this party. We're willing to listen to you all day and all night.
We are coordinating the borough and the future to push the agenda of the CMC, that the citizen movement of change. Somewhere around the Capitol Street area, to make sure to rest on my brother and sisters and friends, my good friends. We are not making a relationship. We are doing different this time around. We are going to make sure to digitalize your ID and give you free or charge. No money payment. You take your photo today, but tomorrow some money I bring it back to you. We are doing it differently. So anybody see here right now, we are doing our thing different way. So move forward, my brother. What's your name? It's Abraham Coffee. Okay.
We can't hear you, Gracie.
They're going around and doing the registration. I want to say thank you to them. Ezekiel Sawa is on this live tonight. Ezekiel?
Yes, Ezekiel.
We see you.
That here?
Yeah, Ezekiel Sawa. We see you. We recognize you. Thank you.
More power.
CMC youth. We see you. I mean, we don't think we don't notice this thing. We notice it. And when we see you. So that's all we can say, but we see you. You'll continue pushing, because I know this is about yourself as well. These children are actually looking for change in the country. They want that. They want their lives to change as well. Yeah, and they are pushing, and I read it like every time I think about them. Sometimes I see them online. I always go on and try to like them, to encourage them. But we see you,
we see your work.
We are Japan. We see you. I mean, I could name a whole lot of, but I got one whole video that I'm putting together for almost 10 minutes. All of y'all will be on that video, and we'll call your name one by one. We see you. We love you guys. So now we are sharing love. We love you. We see what you're doing. We are all one. We are Liberians. We are here for you, and we want you to be here for us as well. So we want to say thank you tonight to all our CMC, the women's wing.
Yes.
Alice Besa. Hey, Alice. Alice Besa, the women wing. Alice Besa. Auxiliary chairperson, Binta Belete. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You're done. You're doing it.
Thank you. You guys are doing what you're supposed to do. And that's the work that behind CMC. That's why people can't understand, because we are like-minded. We all want it better for Liberia. Thank you, Alice Besa, man. I said thank you, SRCIL.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Binta. We see you. Thank you so much for everything.
Yes.
And
Don't
the
stop
rest of the
fighting,
team,
Pinta. Don't
yeah.
stop. You can
I
talk
have,
time.
yeah, they were so tired.
You can post tire.
And I have a video to now we'll play, but later on we'll put on the Facebook page, that, and things
Mhm,
like that. We'll see me. Thank you on that video as well. Want to
mhm.
say, Chairman Yogi, James, MV Yogi, thank you for everything. You were
For
very
that
good
improve.
leader. I like the way in which your leadership goes. You carry yourself very well. And you know exactly. Wilfred Bangura, thank you for always answering me on point. And
Mhm.
at one point when we ask you, the Secretary General, you
Yes.
are so
Most
hands on what you do, and thank you. We appreciate you. I want to say, Honorable George Boley is another one. Want to
yes.
say thank you so much, George, with you and your group.
Yeah.
You came into the party. We accepted you, George, and we want to appreciate you. If I don't call your need to that doesn't mean we don't appreciate. We appreciate all of you. We try to put that video there. We'll continue to appreciate you until 2029 because you guys are doing a great and beautiful job. Big
Mhm.
leg, Donald Trump would say. And I want to thank you guys. But thank you. No, moving on, we want to also discuss, my dear.
But
Let me go ahead.
Henry, were you gesturing to say something? I mean, Ansu.
Also,
Sorry. Oh, okay. Ansu not there. I thought you were moving around, so I thought.
also, you thought you wanted to say something?
No,
Yeah.
I was finding some photos from the chat room. I think it was him and Pretty
Oh,
Asian.
oh,
Yeah,
oh.
some I think women group in which the women Congress head Madam Alice Besa. I think she met some group in between District 3 and District 4. So that photo I was just trying to go through, you
Okay.
know, yeah. But he
Okay.
just placed it in the chat room, and as we run the show, definitely he will put it up. So
You put it up here.
yeah, she met some women between District 4,
A
uh,
lot.
some group between District 3 and District 4.
Nice. This is
Yeah.
how to do it.
I had to do it. That's the reason why I had no problems. That Alice Besa, she's doing her stuff. She and Binta, they are doing their
Mhm.
stuff. So we
Yes.
have to give praises where praises belong. These
Amen.
people are working on a consistency basis, and we
Mhm,
see them. We want to appreciate them all the time for doing
mhm.
what they're doing. And we want to thank you guys on behalf of CMC Global and USA Diaspora,
Mhm.
CMC Europe. We want to say thank you very much. We see what you're doing, Liberia. We appreciate you guys. You guys are doing what you're supposed to do. Love for countries supersedes it all.
Yes, one day at a time.
One day at a time. You guys have love for country, and we appreciate your work.
Mhm,
Yeah, I see you can put that down, Henry.
mhm.
If you don't have any else thing, want to say thank you to everybody. CMC friends of CMC still making their mind on the fence. Want to say thank you. Why we want to make
Mhm.
your mind can't join so we can fight together.
Yes.
CMC supporters, we want to say thank you for being supporting of us. We appreciate you. CNC members, we want to say thank you for being a part of us. We all are members and we appreciate you every day in every given way. Thank
Yes.
you for
And,
every.
and and one thing I like to add to Gracie that the Ministry of Youth and Sports, has been very dormant in my opinion. And knowing that our party focuses on youth, going to make sure that that ministry represents the future of our country. It's not just about sports, preparing for tournaments and what have you. I want to make sure that it's inclusive. And I was going to also add that one of the reasons why I I'm a part of this political party, this journey, I've been, some of you rightfully know that I've been, involved in Liberian politics, Liberian advocacy for a long time. But CMC, the merging of the diaspora and the people in Liberia is something that I really, really wanted. And I'm seeing it in CMC that, we are not taking it lightly, that there has to be a partnership between diaspora and Liberians, in Liberia. There has to be a partnership in order for our country to grow. So it's not like we are in America and we don't know what's going on with the party in Liberia. I mean, you heard Madam Grace walk told everyone in Liberia, thank you. You know, thank you to Mr. James Yoki. Thank you to Mr. Those are the party leaders in Liberia. Okay. Thank you to the auxiliary groups. Those are the engines behind the functioning of this party. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here, and I will stay focused. And yo tire, yo post tire, yo right tire, yo lie tire. We'll still be here.
Yeah, and we want to say thank you to all the district heads in Liberia. Also,
Yes.
want to say you got putting your videos together, so it will take a while, but everything will come together and we play it here with a thank you message. We want to say thank you to Magibi Content District 3 and 4, head by the Women Congress, Alice Besa, as we said, Alice Andy Besa. Alice, we appreciate you, Mama. You know, the other day we talked, I told you we appreciate you. Thank you for everything. We love you. Pinta, we see everything you're doing. We appreciate you. We love you. God bless you guys. Say thank you to everybody in Liberia, especially our youth. The auxiliary that on the field, the youth congress, all the youth, the different youths on the different district. You guys are doing your thing, and we appreciate you. I want to say thank you tonight to everybody. I want to say thank you to our hard-working PL as well. The hardest working political leader in Liberia, Honorable Musa Hassan Benete.
Yes.
He is the hardest working political leader in Liberia.
You can't prove us wrong. I want you to tell us that's not true. That is true.
Yeah,
Right.
this man wakes up in the morning. I don't know how he does it, but before you know, he finished doing 3-4 different meetings and stuff. I'll be like, wow. I don't know. And then the next day, he acting like nothing happened. He's just doing more. So we want to say thank you to him as well. We appreciate his hard work for the party. We want to say thank you to everybody who are a part of this and what you put in it. We appreciate it. But that, you know, we talk here about the University of Liberia. And the thing that possibly is that the University of Liberia, the people are very angry. The people, the young, you know, people that attend the school, I mean, they have a student party there. And I guess they're getting very upset because across from them is the Capitol building, and the Capitol building is going on a renovation, or they are about to do renovation in this Capitol building, and then the University of Liberia campus is still behind. You know, they are not renovating the campus. They are not bringing modern day, you know, classroom materials to the campus. I heard the Speaker of the House, Richard Kun, he's a professor at that university. He's still teaching there. Somebody was telling me today, say he's still selling a flyer in there. Or can you imagine? And the children, the young people got to buy the flyer from him. He's the Speaker of the House. I don't know why he can't even get his different teaching flyer, at least on a, you know, merit basis, and say, you know what, I'm for the Speaker of the House, let me just get the flyer for free. But he's still teaching there, and he goes to work where they're about to fix his building. He comes there in a deplorable form as the university is in. He goes there and he teaches there, being a government official. I don't know how he even feels doing that, but I want to play the video with them, you know, with the little bit of protest that they did. I don't condone violence. I'm afraid of all those things. But then, you know, they light the tire in the middle of the road. I see where that frustration came from as well. But then they put people's lives into danger. But then how can you even blame them again? You cannot. Because the people are fed up. Look at this.
Well, on the flip side of the Capitol building, right here, the entrance of the University of Liberia main campus, some students came out and let fire. Tires are lit up in the principal street here, Capitol Bypass, at the main entrance of the University of Liberia, at the back of the Capitol building, and then the student fled away. But the tires are burning, vehicles are passing, and it is sending some mixed signal. It's just burning here. Vehicles are passing, tires are burning at the main entrance of the University of Liberia. At the same time, employees of the Ministry of Transport and that of the collaborating driver union are also protesting at the grounds of the Capitol here. But where you see the smoke and the tires being burned is the main entrance of the University of Liberia. Some group of students, I've been told, just set these tires ablaze and escape. Vehicles are passing. We have not seen the presence of the police here or fire service or any effort being made to curtail the fire from the tires. This is taking place right here at the grounds of the Capitol. This is right on the main road at the main entrance of the University of Liberia.
Yes, that's it. The university students started to, it's a form of protest because everybody have different ways of protesting. Sometimes people will get in the street, and sometimes people burn tires, which is not safe for the rest of the environment. And it was a form of protest. I didn't know whether they even got to know who did that, but then the Student Unification Party spoke about the deplorable situation and conditions of the University of Liberia, and I feel sad for them. I feel sad for the people of Liberia. I feel sad for the students that really want to learn, and don't have the environment to do so. I don't understand. I still cannot comprehend how those people go to that school and sit in class to learn because those classes are so deplorable. And it's because of the house. Richard Kuhn is a professor at the University of Liberia. He still teaches, as I learned, and he goes there. I wonder what is in his mind when he goes there. But that he can come in.
Yeah. I was listening to one thing, I was listening to you tell me that he distributes his flyers for the students to pay for it so that they can, follow up with his lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And that is that is deplorable. That is conflict of interest. Okay. So he sells it or even distributes it to the students, even if it's for free. I don't even know which one he does. But that's the only way that they can learn. How about putting some money into the library? I heard that students speak about the library. One of the students said the books they got in the library are so old. Okay. And they can't even utilize the library. And that was also another sad situation. And this is why they have to rely on Richard Cohn's flyer. They have to have these books for them to be able to be informed educators for the future, for whatever areas that they're going to go into. But what do you expect? Richard Cohn want to make a little money so that he can run a mobile clinic. I saw he prepared himself for 2029. He got a big van, a mobile clinic van that he runs around in Monrovia. So we don't expect him to be focused on, rebuilding or renovating the university. Now they will go put the renovation of the Capitol building before renovating the university, and the students are saying no. Okay, let's do this together, or either your long being keeping this university, Liberia's university. It used to be Liberia's #1 premier university, and look at it today. Got molds and mildews all over it, trees growing in the middle of it. Buildings are deplorable. Okay, dilapidated, falling apart. I think they brought in his speech or whatever he was protest talk he was talking. He said this building was probably built in 1950 something. No maintenance, no renovation, and it would take power spraying this building, some painting, changing the windows, looking at the sidewalk for it to be conducive if students must live and get an education in this building. This is why our young people get sick and they die. And this is why we want to focus on the youth. Okay, because we know people that go, even though some older people do go to university, but majority of the people there that are Liberia's future. These are the people that we got to prepare to be nurses, doctors, teachers, our ministers for finance, our minister of agriculture. They're coming right from this university, and yet and still some of them who are understanding in these positions, they went to this university. Okay, but they sit in Monrovia. and act like everything is okay because they are in their big cars, because they are, in their air conditioned offices, okay, because nobody's pushing them. So that's what they can do. What they can do to our future generation, the students.
It's sad that it is. When
Very
you
sad.
see this, you like, okay, why is this happening in the first place? And what can we do? What else can we do? We have talked. I mean, people have advocated. People have called for change, that they should try to do this, but the people don't listen. And then at the end of the day, these people are voted into positions. So our people now, they need to open their eyes and see what other people are doing. Look, let me tell you, this thing about the breach that our political leader built. This is no joke, man. This breach is no joke. Look here, after 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
After 40 years, in a few days, he says, the people of Bao, District 7, Saka Play, and Long Play, District 6, can now travel freely to the region capital, Ban City.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to our borderless development agenda in Nima. Because of the breach, the people of Ban and the people of Saka Play, Saka Play, and the people of Long Play, District 6 and District 7, they will be able to get to the major city, which is Ban. They will be able to access because of the bridge. So, how is it that I put this bridge up to say the University of Liberia has been under the government of UP for 12 years? They moved from there, they came under CDC for 6 years, nothing. You don't think now, as Liberians, if we are really thinking about the country and got real love, as we talk about love this whole week for country, how can you not see this and think that CDC should be in power in 2029? How can you not? For 40 years, for 40 years, this place was never fixed. In different government coming into play and going and leaving. 40 years. But in a few days, Bao, District 7, Saka Play, Low Play, District 6, can connect now to travel freely to the regional capital, which is Ban City. So when you think when we in leadership at University Library, it will take us a few months, maybe less than 6, to revamp that whole university. Where is Samuel Koga? They voted him in as how they call him, senator. He got something to do with that breach. No, he doesn't. He don't even care much about the people like that. All he care about is his need. I saw someone on T1, he needed a few times, and he was trying to tell the people should take their word back. They should take it back. That all they're about, enriching themselves, telling people they don't speak on their names, but have not done nothing for the country. But at least CMC through Honorable Musa Hassan Belete connecting your District 6 when you were representative for that area to District 7. And you should applaud him for that. You should put some respect to his name. That's why the other day I came after somebody. You don't just talk freely on people like this. Because what they're doing for country, you will never do it.
No.
Even if you had the money to do it, some of y'all got the money, you're packing it. You will never be able to do it.
Yeah.
So when people like Musa Hassan Belete do it, when he does it, we have to get behind. That's the reason why we are part of CMC. Because we see pure love for country. They see love that in our hearts. We see it with another person, so we have to join.
Yeah.
That's what we deliver Library in 2029. I don't care. You can talk tire. You can laugh tire. You can post tire. You can bring your trauma women into post tire. We don't care. Yeah. So the people of the University of Liberia want Ansu to come in concerning the university's issue. Ansu, what do you know?
Madam Grace, and Dr. Richardson, it has just been an old age issue. It has been an old age situation. The only disappointing part here is that people who will put themselves in a position that they are coming to change it, and when they come in, they even make it worse up and disappoint the students. That's all. Like you said, seeing the students out there. These students go there, they pay their money, they pay their high-end money, USD to that university, and seeing that place, they cannot get a very good learning environment. Seeing the condition of that building, Capitol building, I was just born in a month time. It just took the lawmakers a few hours to make decision and to put in budget to get a building, the Capitol building back to a very good face life. Why that University of Liberia, where is some of them who are lawmakers, some of them teach at the University of Liberia, including the speaker. So I think this platform that we said the truth must be told. The recent time for the political launch, flagging the UL, the deplorable condition of the campus there of the University of Liberia for the past time, in which this platform will keep flagging it, talking about it. It really draw the students' attention, and they said, I think we're making some good points because the capital building just they are just adjacent each other. You cross the road, you go to the UL campus. You cross to the next side, you go to the capital building. You go to executive mansion. You have so many people teaching there at the UL. So why must we be learning here in such environment, in such building? So I think that for the past days in which the political launch push or flag the issue of the University of Liberia, it was very timely. And I think we came in, we are the rightful rescuer. We can definitely rescue for the students. It was just about the mad protest in which we saw, tire, the place tire, on the main street with a fire. But I think we drew the students' attention, and we also drew the attention of the lawmakers, to make some good, to pay attention and try to give that place a good facelift. You're gonna have the LU that the country, university, the state-run university, you cannot have that place being at that. So I think from what we saw from the past days, and we also keep flagging and keep pushing the UL situation. I'm very sure that you're going to draw government attention. You're going to call on the speaker because, like you said, Speaker Kuhn stayed to that place. So I know very well that it is pamphlet and other stuff is still going around in that building. You should try to seek the welfare of the kids.
So you still selling your pamphlet? So that man, the speaker, that man still going to the university that very not deployed.
Yeah, tu say.
He's still selling pamphlet to the poacher man.
Yeah, tu say the man now buy mobile clinic van. We put a big picture on it. I saw a picture on social media, and I'm sure it's pretty true. My sources are pretty reliable. That he passing around in Monrovia right now. Okay, do you think he's doing that because he loves and he want to provide health care to the people of Liberia? Do you think so? No. Okay, he wants to.
He be selling pamphlet to the children at the University of Liberia.
That's true. Yes, or else he'll be advocating for a change in the building. No, he wants to see the power.
Ansu was saying something.
Because it's so frustrating that we have our brothers and our sisters there. That's why some of us, we are in private, universities, but I think we sometimes fees the pain that goes through, especially on the learning environment. So like you said, that is very important. So the speaker, this is one now. You see what the case are not going more to the other lawmakers, but they are pointing directly at the speaker because I know that that's their professor. So it is important that he try to see reason. Look at that building. Look at that building there. How the building looking? It has been for some time. Just in the tune of eye when that capital building got born, you pass, I think, 1.8 million plus.
Yeah, 1.8
million. To get that capital building back up. What happened to that place there? The UL.
Because they won't make themselves comfortable, that all they care about themselves. Pastor
Yeah.
Man, we want to thank you. Pastor Man is one of the people too that push CMC agenda. We want to thank you, Pastor Man. I gotta put all the news in together. So I giving you
The flowers.
I give you your flowers right now, but I also giving the mandate.
Mhm.
As a child lady, I giving the mandate bungalow. Can you put all the names together and send it to me? Pastor Man, can you put all the names together? All the Zerabe group, everything you send it to me. You know, I beg you, because I won't be calling your name. I really appreciate you. We thank
Yeah,
you for
thank
watching,
you.
Pastor Man. You appreciate you. So
Thank
yeah, the man still going to the school there, to the university campus. He's selling flyer. He's selling pamphlet there. You know, he speak out the hall. He's still selling pamphlet.
Regine
Okay,
Speaker.
with jeans because sell your pamphlet. But you're going to put the university library because that place is a shit. And the way the place you're right around the executive mansion, the capital, you're not embarrassed when you bring international people into the country when they see that place looking at that. You're not embarrassed. And the thing is that even let's forget about the environment. How about our youth and their health? The people that go to school there, even the older people, their health. It doesn't come to you that building sitting down there can make the people sick. Even
Yes.
yourself who going inside to teach, you ain't care about your health.
Bronchitis. Breathing problems.
You hear? But you know, man, these two political parties, the UP and the CDC, has not done really anything for the Liberian people. I want to play something here because you know these CDC people, they have hijacked the people whom and they don't want to release it. So I will play the thing. I want us to talk about CDC today. Because CDC was in power for 6 years, dancing all over the place with the barrier and Patokra. How is it that you could not build a party headquarters? How is it? John Weah is almost $40 million rich. And I bet you John Weah not $40 million rich when he got into power. In like, bro, let's just be clear. Yeah, we know you're like carry on lies, but he was never even $1 million rich at that point in time. Let's just be clear. How is it you could not build a headquarters that you're fighting the people for their house that they rented to you? You ain't even pay. I think it's a ledge that you have not paid for almost a year. They post say, okay, even you won't pay, they want you there. When somebody rent a property to you, they get a rent to take for them. Even in the country, they will give you a notice to move. You can't force yourself say you can't move. You cannot.
DC just got an eviction notice again. The Civil Law Court ruled Monday that the Congress for Democratic Change must vacate its 4-acre Congotown headquarters, leaving the property to the Bernards family, the owner recognized in a 2016 Supreme Court ruling. But Judge George Smith says the Supreme Court's ruling in 2016 trumps any agreement the party might have earlier arranged. Party lawyers are raising back to the Supreme Court asking Justice in Chambers Sienna Clinton Johnson for a stay of enforcement while they appeal. Current ruling Unity Party also lost its headquarters in 2021 over unpaid rent. With 2029 elections up next, losing their headquarters could shake the CDC's morale. Eagerly, their partisans wait to know if the Supreme Court will hit a pause or clear the way for eviction.
You're not get party headquarters. Let's just be clear. No party headquarters for you. George Weah could not even build a rehabilitation center or even learning center for the youth that they were the most behind him. What I mean to rehabilitate the lives of those children, the ones that they all got job into his government. Why you couldn't build centers around the country to teach the children handiwork, certificate them in handiwork, carpentry, masonry, plumbing, sewing, mechanic, petty business trading. How you couldn't even secure a party headquarters at the first thing. So I don't the CDC they go with the rep already where the teacher goes, why are you sitting in front of the poor property? You lead the poor property. The people don't want you in your property. I don't know what you think because this is
Grace, at least I think both the CDC and the Unity Party, they were in power. Okay, the same thing happened to the Unity Party. I'm sure you heard. Okay, they were evicted from the property that they were on. Then the CDC didn't learn. Okay, they came to the people property. The people then asked them to leave. But this is the short-sightedness that we are talking about. You are in power. You're making all that money in power. Then you can't afford to buy your own party headquarters or to fix your own party headquarters.
But that go in and make big condominium. We are pay plenty building. Why you go carry people to one of the building for party headquarters?
Yes.
Oh, go carry the people to the property where you pay in 3 months of your presidency, 4 months you are already building. Almost I know 20 something buildings. I don't know. People were showing it all. Go carry the people to one of the building there for your party headquarters. You think? Leave the people property alone. You can't hijack the people property. It's just totally wrong. You cannot. The people don't want you in their property when you rent your place. Even all around the world, they put the eviction notice. I don't care. You can't pay 100,000. I posted they don't want you in their property. Leave the people property. When you were in power, when they tell you were packing the money, you are supposed to pay a whole or party headquarters for yourself to hire your own property. That's just the right thing to do. Leave the property.
Yeah.
You know, your people. I want you to come in after this. Former Solicitor General Seaman Serena Sifa says the CEC-led government was reactionized as he claimed ex-president Weah was a Christmas-like president. That he owns Serena Sifa. So Serena Sifa said, Joe Weah, our Christmas-like president. He said, I am unwilling and unable to criticize Bouakai government for a number of reasons. For few of these reasons are stated as forbidden as follows. He said, coming from here, more proper. He said, our government, which is the CDC government, didn't promote and protect those who stood in the vanguard of struggle during the party days in opposition. Number 2, our government placed itself under the illusion of looking for experts and was comfortable of giving contracts, placing the likes of the current Minister of Justice on committee and boards at the expense of its own partisan. Our leaders spent more time gossiping, fearing lies, undermining those who did not share their sordid views. And you know, in party people can disagree, but when you go and start undermining the simple in your party now, then you get problem. He said the president was like a Christmas light.
So not done.
He said, I know, eh? He said the president was like a Christmas light, only seen at official ceremony and was only accessible to only few officials.
Yikes.
We undertook a lot of good projects, but little resource. Take example, the population census. Yeah, he said number 6, cabinet retreats were set aside for great fun. They went to cabinet retreat, or they mentioned they used to go there to have fun. Rather than any meaningful exercise to discuss critical issues, the president was, by and large, the Gopio of the cabinet retreat. They just went to the CDC people that used to go to cabinet retreat just to worship the president there.
That is
something.
I tell you.
Can you imagine the point evicting you for the party headquarters, which is somebody else property? Then your own Solicitor General Serena Sifa, you giving it to you. He said the cabinet retreat, President Weah used to go there. He the one used to just go there for them to watch. He was the senior Gopio for the I can just imagine.
The problem is that nobody business right now.
The senior Gopio for the cabinet retreat. Everybody buying it to him. And you know, you seen the emperor naked, and he said, no, your clothes you wearing fine, but you can't even tell the emperor, brother, man, you naked.
I tell you.
He said number 7. He said number 7. Yeah, but Jesus, I want to too much. Number 7, the president valued recycled politicians in the government more than those he called friends, who were determined to serve his government. That's what he's saying. And then he said number 8, the government was reactionized, a sort of odd reasoning that in reminiscence of George Orwell, the Animal Farm. You know, I started the Animal Farm in 7th grade. I said in 7th grade, I was on like Karen when we did Animal Farm.
Yes.
He said George Orwell Animal Farm. So much that kids that were born into poverty were living like kings and queens. Can you imagine? Number 7, listen.
But the same thing happening now.
Bouakai is exhibiting the same behavior. The government, that's why the 2 political parties just need to go, man. Then he said the government was reactionized. He said a sort of odd reasoning that is reminiscence of George Orwell Animal Farm. So much so that kids that were born in poverty, never even had education, were living like kings and queens. Number 9, he said Liberia's foreign policy was on sale and could only go to the highest bidder even the peril of national development. Take, for instance, the 2 separate votes against China. He said,
Yes.
number 10, only personal friends of the president were favored for lucrative job. And can you imagine Gerald Braga doing the only accomplishment right now that to pass executive order and he hired all his friends that the 2 accomplishment again. Pass executive order that empty. And he doing
the from Lofa.
Yeah. And then they said number 11, the structural leadership of governance in terms of power configuration was in hands of Southeasterners. Jihad Baga putting in hands of Lofians, right? Yes. So it was in the hands of Southeasterners. Vice versa, minority tribe crew, especially the crew people, namely the president pro tempore and deputy speaker. They were all crew people. Therefore, he place. He's there for Serena Sifa goes to say, when I think of all these, I feel guilty. The man say he feel that now he feeling the remorse. When they were eating the money, when I'm feeling the remorse. He said,
when you're taking the CPP to court, Bota.
Because you were not feeling guilty that time. He said, when I think about all these, I feel guilty about criticizing the current government because he feel guilty because they sitting a day. That's what he trying to say. Like they sitting the government. But how can he criticize the government when they did a sitting? You see, beyond this, our former president, who was fond of making music during his presidency, is now on social media dancing all over the place. They made use of music. He said, "Whether they made it to dance up." What else is shameful and childish? I don't have criticism for Joseph Baga. He said, because the city Joseph Baga doing, we are even there. So how can he come and tell the person? You got drafted at Akawa's grading. They're coming, this and that. All the things they seen, they did the same thing. So who are you to tell the people why? The reason why the person look at the telling CMC. Because right now you ain't supposed to be talking, sir. You're not get voice. You're not supposed to get voice.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I just laughing at the party where he talked about the Christmas like pie. Then the party
He Gopio to the retreat.
Gopio to the meeting. Everybody went to the meeting, they'll be around you.
And you gotta be pressing him. They say you gotta be pressing him. When you pressing, he look at you. Tomorrow they will fire you. You gotta be pressing him.
I think we'll be in trouble.
I said you gotta be pressing him. And then they how they call him the man, he's a professor in the University of Liberia. He was a seditious and he resigned. Lester Tenney, he resigned his job in the first year. The man said we are hiring a girlfriend. Oh, he go out, we are saying education and I think that two different things. I think come for education. No, that thing made me laugh was that. Oh man, I get a man to play Lester Tenney video here. That because sometimes when you say in the book and say,
play that video, play.
I was there. Wow, Lester Tenney. Lester Tenney said the man to hear a video here, man. We just play small because it's too long. We play small. Are you kidding me? That Hardy people, when Lester Tenney said that thing, Hardy people were joking with our country. All that time you were taking to do all the things you have been building your party headquarters to the place you want it. You bear have party headquarters for the people, then you can't take the people property for CDC because you don't get party headquarters. You couldn't even build centers around the country to benefit the youth that were behind you the most. The trainer just stay confused all over the place. Some of your CDC trainers said they can be calling me. Sometimes I can even help them with their stoppings and stuff. They calling me, says great, and this and that. We just waiting. I say, y'all be waiting. Y'all need to come and join us because CDC, y'all can't even afford to have party headquarters again because y'all doing behind the people. They put left here with nothing. All the people who are there, we are is almost, it's alleged that he's almost $40 million rich. And we know very well within ourselves, like bring and be honest with the set and truthful to the set. We are never have millions in account when he became president of Liberia. Let's just be clear. It's the truth. He only had a fame and he had a charisma that the people like because he played football.
Playing football at all.
Yeah, so they put him there. That man had nothing to show. Leave the people property alone. I even know those people that are just telling you it's wrong for CDC to be fighting to take all those people property. I think it's about time the government of Joseph Parker judiciary system gave the people their property back. CDC don't deserve. We are have built, I don't know how many 40 something condominium. You need to take one of those places and get to the CDC people for party headquarters. Let's just be clear. That I don't know how you feel. I'm trying to download Lester Kenny video where he was talking. All these people are sedition. So we don't see for all person. They may say he feeling guilty. And the reason why he can say that may say he can say when it comes to Baga government, because what a difference. CDC, UP, they are conjoined twins. No different is that. So how you are here connected to one body, then you say you condemn the other person. Oh, look at your tag. The same tag again, the same tag you get. Yeah, that you see here, the only thing we get are here. You get one here, but the conjoined twin. Everything is the same. French minister said mem shows.
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's not much to say after a prominent, staunch member, okay, of CDC spoke, like Sabina Sifa. There isn't much that I can say. He is so right. He's feeling guilty. He's mentioned about 11 things here that they were doing when they were supposed to be attending to the government, making Liberia a better place. But you know what can hurt me the most, and he mentioned it too. You came in as a grassroots party. You came in for the youth of Liberia. You came in for the children that were in Nukutan, the children that are in Gibraltar, the children that are in Soniwe. Because I know La Liberia that we live in, I know how separated we were. But people came behind you to say, oh, this man is going to come for the downtrodden. But what did you do when you came? What did you do? You started building, say, your mansion. In fact, you started renovating the house that was burned during the war. Then they started calling you, as Serena Sifa said, Sion Kopio, because they put my own Sion Kopio. Then you started doing puka all over the place. You forgot all about the children in Nukuta, all about building, like Madam Gracia said, something that will carry those youth somewhere, like tailoring, carpentry, mechanic shops, bakery, you know, something for the youth, men and women, secretarial schools, just for them to get a stepping stone somewhere, a foundation somewhere, and then they can move on to the university if they want to. You didn't do that. And that part can really bother me. It really hurt me. And this is why CMC is going to make sure, and this is why we always will never forget the youth of our country, because we know that they're the future generation. Okay, we know that when we have to go home, we have to have someone build homes. We have to have someone make decisions for our country. We have to have good governance. And if we neglect this population, we'll be neglecting ourselves, because we are intricately related and intertwined with this population. And that's what Serena Sifa is saying. I can't feel guilty. Okay, the same thing that we criticize, we are now going to be criticizing Boca. We did the same thing. Okay, when we go to a meeting, everybody got to bow and worship this man. You got to praise him. When he ready, Jedi, our president, the president now, like Christmas light. The day before, he said, I will celebrate my anniversary. Then the day after, we'll do prayer. That rare Christmas like behavior. Sometimes, so not. Okay, so that I have to say Christmas.
Yeah, that even the centers. I mean, we are just talking about the youth. We are only love himself and his family. We are love nobody. He don't have no love for country. That Allah, yeah, love like brother Allah. That man could have been centers across the country. They tell her they were getting old. I can remember my tailor used to be on Macklin Street. I know he not get older now. Don't tell her they're getting old. We need new tailors then to rise up. All those things that you build those centers then for the training to learn. Plumbing. All the old plumbers they getting old, they will retire. Who will start doing the plumbing working like, but you will go bring people from all over the country as usual?
Yes, so
you never prepare these children, the train was behind you all this time, singing your praises everywhere. Soon you're called in the training also. You never did nothing for the training. Even party headquarters, you couldn't afford to keep for the train to go to. God. And then well, like people want to tell CDC and UP are conjoined twins. We don't need to follow these people anymore. They are not in there for the people. They are in there for themselves. That's the reason why come 2029, we have to change our lean to the tail lean. This is Lester Tenney.
Yes.
Solicitor General, Councilor Serena Cephas. And for those of you who read his post, you will be able to determine the degree of disappointment, the degree of frustration in the post. You know, to identify with a political party must first come with a conviction, an inner conviction. You must be in a position to convince yourself that your affiliation with the political entity is out of ideological compatibility, that you believe in the ideology, you believe in the narrative, and if your decision to support a political entity reflect that of an opposition political entity, it means that you are willing to sacrifice. So during the early administration, we joined the CDC. We gamble with job security. We gamble. As a matter of fact, apart from the UNDP SES, the Senior Executive Service Program, there were lots of opportunities, even at the Ministry of Finance. Amara Kone is a witness. Amara wanted me to work with him in the Ministry of Finance. But Ellen rejected it because, in Ellen's opinion, I was a member of CDC. And despite my enormous education, I was denied. So apart from consultancies that I did, apart from university teaching, and I almost taught all of the different universities in Liberia, AMB Zion, AMEU, University of Liberia. I even went to Cottington. As far as Cottington, Dr. Wonkeyo was the president of Cottington when I started to teach Cottington University in Swakoko. The only place I didn't teach was Todman University, and it was because of the distance. So, the sacrifice was present. We endure the sacrifices because of the conviction that when the transition comes, when the capturing of state power occurs, we will remediate the prolonged irregularities that plague this country over the hundreds of years. 12 years we sacrifice. 2017, a transition did occur. You know, our understanding was, yes, okay, this is a very unsophisticated guy, but given the background he shared with the majority of our people, disadvantaged background, we will try to change that narrative so that power will be truly inherent not only in the people, but that the people will receive the dividend of power. And what are the dividends of power our people were yearning for? Better basic social services, good housing, access to electricity, access to water, access to health care. But then we started to do the first appointment. The first appointment was basically the first 5 guys: Dwyer, McGill, Besonga. Was that Besonga? Yeah, Besonga and another 2 more. The next appointment, it was the second appointment that I knew that, wow, I think the 12 years that we sacrificed could be a wasted year, could be wasted. The second appointment or the third appointment came in with the likes of Arvin Johnson, Arvin Wisser, and the entire nematodes. You know, nematodes are basically round worms. They are parasitic worms, the nematode. And then the coelenterids. The coelenterids are those class of invertebrates that come from the coelenterata. The entire appointment were either nematodes or coelenterids. By the way, both species do not have brain. No, it's the same class. And then, and I came with a Facebook post that there was not the agenda. The agenda was not to bring in an experiment with kids who have no knowledge in governance or do not have the requisite training in the architecture of governance. I knew I was a constant variable because there was no day George Weah could not appoint me. You gave him all the Hennessy. It was impossible that he would not appoint me. It's not possible that he would not have appointed me. But then they decided to think on what do they do with this Dr. Tenney guy. And if you can recall, Nokal was appointed in August of 2018. 8 months. 8 months. Nokal was appointed. And when they did the appointment, it was Sam Manna who called me that morning by 10. He said, "Oh, Doc, the president sent a name of, don't get vexed." But why would somebody get vexed when they are being appointed? I was like, vexed for what? He said, brother, that Adele, that the word he used. And then the pronouncement was made on the executive website where a nobody, a political non-entity was appointed as the Nokal president and CEO. And I did send a message to the president. I said, well, what is the meaning of this appointment? And then he asked that same McGill, the sanctioned corporate, they arranged a meeting. I have not, apart from my close acquaintance, I have not shared this very, very interesting story.
Are they fired, Doc?
The first thing I came, my man, the people know, we know anything. It was a typist error. But after 3 months, we swapped the card. That was the first scam. I can see lies from afar. After the 3 months, 6 months after, I went back to him and said, "But what's up with the?" He said, "You know, Liberia made a tragic mistake. Liberia made a tragic mistake to have elected Weah." You know what Weah told me? That means Prophet Key can be talking on his podcast. He said that thing bigger than degree. That P word. He said that thing bigger than degree. I didn't know whether I must laugh or I must get angry. I was like, wow. He said, my begin. P bigger than degree. I've never seen someone very unserious like that guy. So, and he talking with seriousness. Oh. The thing that they can do, you can't do it. So, Leah, your doctor thing, y'all go work together.
That's the part I wanted to play. Can you just imagine that? These people take our country for a joke. This is a permanent government official that worked with Weah government from the beginning, telling his story. And that's the reason why Liberians' eyes should be open. These two political parties, they will no longer lead Liberia anywhere. They have not done it. They will not do it. It's time for us to try something different. They will not do it. And CMC, to me, is the party to try now, because we are seeing tangibles. We see what CMC can deliver if they become leadership, if they become the next leadership in the country. It's sad. It's very, very sad. The people take our country for joke. This is how you play with people's lives. It's like you play with people's lives. But then all the things you did now, you can't even sustain a party headquarters. You never even able to build your own party headquarters. You need to lead the people's house, and you're trying to find somewhere to be. That's why I wanted to say the show is not about to close. I mean, you can come on. So if you're in the studio, please come on.
Yeah, I mean let's just move into. Are we taking calls tonight? Because I'm shocked.
Yeah, I want us to take few calls.
I'm just surprised. Maybe about 5 calls, and then we get to our closing. But I'm in a state of shock. You're hearing that a whole president will not take experience, knowledge, going to school, obtaining a degree to be important. How you relate to somebody else is more important. No wonder why, my dear. Our country is the way it is. But we're here to tell you that CMC is going to move forward and do it differently. That's what we're here for tonight.
And this is how we know, because we've seen that while our political leader doing now, he's about to connect a bridge there the bridge is going to connect Sakape
districts.
Yes, District 7 and District 6 is going to connect two areas. And for 40 years, it has not been done. Now those two places, the people will have access to Bond City. That the Bond City is the regional capital because of that bridge that has been built by CMC.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Also, you can open the phone lines and go ahead, Dan.
I mean, it's like can you imagine the energy, the education, the connection that it brings, so we can bring people together, okay? And people argue. I want to say this one thing too. People argue, it's the government job. But the government has not done this. We've seen for umpteen years. And so we should be happy that a private, innocent citizen who is now the representative of a district, because he started doing this work when he was a private citizen, is he's spending his own money to build these things, to bring energy, to bring life back to these people who were completely isolated and disconnected. We talk about farm, road, road to farm, a connection. This is it. And I'm last, I want to close. Somebody, Madam Grace, were saying, "Oh, this man not talking." No, he's do and talk. I like to say, and somebody reminded me, he does it. He's do and talk. He does it, and he come and talk and say, "People, yeah, appreciate, yeah, your ability to connect." So he's doing, he is doing things for the
Why
Liberian
your
people.
president, your so-called president, and where you're Rambi, huh? Talking about woman being in modern education. Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
I also
Okay,
open the phone lines there, my brother.
look at it. Wow, that plenty of money there.
So
That work.
for those of you monitoring tonight, you can participate by calling us on 0776 0776 added numbers for you to call, and I'll be live here on the political lounge here on Truth FM this morning on 776-9274-72. What's on your mind? You want to share with us on the show this morning? 5 calls, please. We just need to give 5 callers. Good morning.
Good morning to you, microphone and brother.
And so, I always good, my brother. Go ahead. Fine. You're alive. Let's hear you.
Thank you. I'm Mohammed Khan. I'm officially the process this morning on the CNC platform. I appreciate the reducing the sister there from the diaspora. CNC whatsoever things you guys said, I said for the best. Okay. But that the reducing and I was saying is CNC not come to listen or hire to look at my situation definitely. I'm going to try to reach to through every time during the close of the week. If I could call for me to hang myself for something that happened to me in this country, that's going to happen to me. So I want to share my story with the CNC family. They're ready to see our best to look at some of our situation what besides me. I can be with a political party, and the party that will fight for is not working clear for my eyes, definitely. As a vision person, these are things that they made for people to go stress out in this country. Definitely. This is not normally fine with me. My family, I have to send my family all of times to her mother in Assad in one country, and I see myself here situation things not really going on with me. It's a cause for me to hear myself, so the government can be fully responsible for what's going to happen with me, and that's going to happen. So
don't do it, my brother. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I want to appeal to the CNC family that the really thing whatsoever, let the really wipe the tears from my eyes, please.
Okay, don't cry now. Don't cry. Don't cry. I have your number ready, my brother. Don't cry, please. 0776 9274-72. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
That's what do you do?
We tell God thank you though. I said to you.
Since the people, there's different bigger president to your name from Kazali.
Hey, Abraham, what's up, man?
Chief, I'm okay, man.
Yeah, I know you're always up at this time monitoring the program.
So I do appreciate that the urgency and the place for the Iraqi man. The awareness being created in the minds of the Liberians, and I pray that those who have ears they will hear and they will not behave like the way they behave 2023, and today we have this dark cloud or us going through this kind of a complication that we should have not been facing. But depending on the situation or like I said, a decision being made, we found outside in a kind of a condition. So I do appreciate them so much. And pretty soon, but next week, if I come in, I'll call you as I told you.
Okay.
I was here to elevate this, political party. I was here to seek the interest of every citizen of the country. Thank you.
You're welcome again, Abraham Kai. So to the featured impaired, I have already placed in the call. And so for Abraham, already I have his full contact and his number. So I'm going to get Mohammed number too and his full contact. Good morning. Yes, sir, go ahead.
I'm Mr. James Pecodile, calling for Christian Community.
Mr. James, go ahead.
I just want to say that Dr. Richardson and they were all spoon pushing about the CDC, the Unity Party to come to power and they brought the disaster to us. So they want to preach about their agenda to the best thing to tell the people what the party can do and leave the other party like CDC talking about the party.
What kind of party agenda that you have in there too now? So if you think you cannot be convinced of your party agenda, then you stick to it. That's just it. Thank you. And if you think nobody can
Yeah, if
you think nobody Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Misplaced aggression, we call that.
Put strength in your voice now.
Yeah.
This is Joseph Bono calling from Bonafa.
Joseph, what are you calling?
Joseph Bono from Bonafa.
Oh, Joseph Bono. Let's say Mr. Bono. Attacking in which way? Nobody speaking against anybody though. So they shouldn't count on people's error and mistakes. You have to do that. You have to talk about people. You have to talk up. You have to talk on people's mistakes, my brother. If people make mistakes, you have to talk about it.
Yeah, people are suffering, they're not suffering not too soon. Eh?
This is not campaign. This is not campaign. Yeah, this is not campaign message. It's just being clear. They have to speak on the error, the mistakes. Mama, you cannot talk. All you talking about the past. It's difficult.
Well, how are we attacking? Let him tell us. Give me one example of something that we are saying that is not a truth.
It's not true. Talking about the past, it's impossible. You have to talk about the past. You have to talk about the past with your mistakes. You have to talk
things up. We're providing you evidence of these things that are happening.
Good morning.
We're attacking. Jesus.
Yeah. Go ahead, Princess. Okay, so thank you. The other people making present that's why you there too, your phone sounding so. Yeah, other people making president too. Morning. Good morning. Go ahead, sir. Steven, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
That is why he decided to bring change for the people of that district in my country. And I pray that God will strengthen him.
Amen.
Other lawmakers should join to do the same thing for our nation. That is why the only way our nation will come true. Because we have suffered for long. Because look at 14 years, people don't buy over the land being a bridge. They don't have being a bridge. You know what I mean? Well, I want to call me a blessing to pray that other people were able to see what he is doing and were able to join in the process to be changed in this nation. Thank you for your show.
You're welcome. Let's get back to our panelists, to Dad and Madam Grace.
Thank you. Thank you, Asu. Dad, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to close by talking about how we arrive at the information we provide to you on this show. When we come to discuss issues, important issues relating to Liberia, we don't just come and just say, oh, XYZ is happening in Liberia. The university building is bad. We show you pictures. We go into even showing you examples of how the students were talking. Okay. And when we come to tell you that, okay, the headquarters of CDC is in trouble. CDC members are being evicted from the headquarters. The people want their building back. We tell you the whole history of it. We even include United Party history. So for people to come and say that we're attacking, or this group will never become, it saddens me, especially when I hear somebody mention somebody tribal belonging in 2025. Who are you? Have you studied who you are as a person? How would you feel if I sit here and tell you about my ancestors and some of the things, their vision about Liberia? Today is 2025, my sister. We have to come together. We have to think about our country and forget about those tribal sentiments, or forget it's not our job. We don't come here with intention of attacking people. We don't want to do that. We laugh when people talk about us, Madam Grace and I. You see on the show, we laugh and we say, yo, we talk tire. Yo, we curse tire. Yo, we post tire. Yo, we call our name tire. Because you know what? At the end of the day, we know who we are as women. As Miss Chris always like to remind me, a woman of a certain age. Okay. All right. At the end of the day, she always like to remind me when she calls me to wake me up. You want to get up because you're laying down with your husband in the back of you. At the end of the day, yes. At the end of the day, I have 4 responsible daughters that I'm proud of. I'm not even going to tell you. I've always said I will not mention their accomplishments. At the end of the day, I will not even mention my accomplishment to you, but I think I'm a damn good human being. At the end of the day, I will fight and focus on Liberia no matter how you talk. No amount of lies, no amount of posting, no amount of cursing, no amount of calling my name will stop me from focusing on CMC. So I just want to end by saying, if you think that only Liberia belongs to one particular group of people, Liberia runs through all of us, whether you're from Lofa all the way to Kipma, okay? Whether you're from Nima all the way to Sado, Liberia runs through us. And that's what should be the focus of our attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug. You said that so very well. I would just like to, a lot of Liberians are in denial. And it's sad for a woman to call on this platform. You check it out, maybe, who knows what the identification with CDC is way beyond that we can even think. But doesn't mean that the truth must not be told. We have to say the truth. We came here with videos. The paperwork are all on social media. The document from the courts, we said that CDC people feel that nobody should talk about the wrong that they did in government. Some of y'all got much to talk today because CDC became government. Or else you will not even have much to talk, because that's what Lester Tenney is saying. They hire y'all that you never even had the criteria credentials. Some of y'all were 6th graders and y'all were ministers. That's what destroyed our country today. And UP cannot even get it right either. So we know y'all will be mad when we come and say these things, but the truth has to be told. We just have to say the truth. Liberia was never developed on the CDC at all. They never did that. Even Serena Cephas, who was your Solicitor General, he wrote a whole pamphlet in the newspaper talking about what your president did. The thing that he refused to do. That how come Liberia never were able to go forward under his regime, and that's the truth. So how are you not vexed with Serena Cephas? How are you not angry with Lester Tenney? And you are angry with me, who just sharing the news that they put out there? Because these are your people. These are seditions. I mean, bona fide sedition. We're not talking about people like y'all that just, were identifying with the party, that go into the party headquarters with Barry. We're talking about people that were their name were in the news. They are talking against CDC right now. And you said that because we brought out news where they brought on the world stage, that we shouldn't talk about it. So how we not supposed to talk about it? What does it do to CMC? You don't have no virtue in your voice because right now, the virtue that God gave Liberia, your corrupt politician are taking it away. So you cannot come and speak on a political party that is doing the most in the country more than your government ever did. As a single political party that just been formed 5 months ago. So just imagine from now to 2028, do you know what we'll be having to show? So you can't come and talk against us because we talk on the news that your own people, and where I was singing the Nina in song and dancing behind it, that they don't want keen to social media and the news media and told all these things about CDC. And it's in the public right now that CDC needs to be effective from the people property. That's just the truth. Your political leader could not even build a headquarters for you. Shame on you for that. You are not that important to him. He did not regard you at all. And you don't want to hear that. So if that's the reason why, if we come to bring the news here, and you want to tell us that we shouldn't talk anything about CDC, we should just focus on saying, no, we will tell the people the ills of CDC. And that's the reason why the Pope should not never vote CDC into power anymore. Because they are not even fit to lead Liberia. And it's just the truth. And the truth can hide. So we want to say to our people in Radio Land, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We will be back here on Thursday. Remember, Friday, our winnings are going on. In August 24th, we have a package now. We're not going to announce our packages because people listen to us, they copy everything. All the announcement will make people started copying it already, putting it on their Facebook pages for all the different political parties because they are not creative. So we're changing the whole strategy. So we're not going to say anything. 1 day to the program, then we'll start talking the packages that will be giving up. So we will come here on Thursday, and Friday will be our Giving Friday. We call it Giving Friday, where we give the local people who call the local numbers the usual amount of money that we gave them on the phone. We wish you a very good evening, a very good morning, Liberia, and we thank you for watching. We thank you for listening. God bless Liberia. God bless CMC. And we will tell you that CMC will always say the truth. We are not going to mention our words because we're looking for members. No. Then you don't deserve to follow us. If we have to mention our words and lie and not talk about the ills in the country just because we want you to follow us, then don't follow us. It means that Lester Tenney said you have to be equipped. What he said?
Convicted.
You have to be convicted to be a member of a party. If we cannot convict you, then stay to where you are. Means that you are a follower, you'll be following the losing battle for the rest of your life. Because on this side, we are winning. Thank you. And have a blessed evening. If Ansu don't have anything to say, we'll go straight to our media asset and we'll play our thing. Ansu, you don't want to give any closing?
No, when Gracie said it, you have said it all. The truth must be told. So that's it. If you can listen, if you don't listen to it, switch the radio, just put up your data. But that's just being weird. Yeah, that's just being weird. The last game, when we talk about the cows again, how many Liberians, the position in which you put ourselves, and you say that cows die, cows die before the time. Yeah. People again started to say a lot of things. So they are speaking the truth a whole lot. And if we have to change things around here, we have to be bold and real to our people.
Thank you very much, Ansu. And the statement is cowards die many times before their death. A valiant never taste of death but once. Or valiant never taste of death but once. But cowards.
You will see a lot of us back again. People call and call and say other things.
Yes. And they don't want us to speak, but we have to speak. Liberia must change. Yes. Liberia must change. You don't have monopoly over what I say. I don't have monopoly over what you say. If you're not convicted to be a part of us, then you are not a part of us because we are the winning team and we are the change regime. We are looking for change. Not for one set of people to just marry the man. So if Nasifa said it, he said one group of them, people who never even knew themselves were living lavish life. And that's the reason why they are so high when we talk about that. For you to be in such a position, you have to prepare yourself. And CMC want to prepare the youth. So when they get there, they don't have to do the job. We don't want to be like CDC or UP. Have a beautiful evening. And God bless everybody. We hope you guys are convicted. When you convicted, then you can join us.
God bless Liberia.
God bless Liberia. And God bless CMC.
CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's go together. Let's go together. Peace and unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.